Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got another ZT. This is the 0562CF quote-unquote Hinderer Slicer. So this is a collaboration with Hinderer Knives, and it was loaned in to me by my buddy Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. And the promo code, in case you need to rush over there and order anything from him, whether it be ZT or Boker or ProTech or you name it, he's probably got it. So go check him out. Anyway, let's dive into this. I really like this. I'm a sucker for carbon fiber, and the way they do it is awesome. It's a matte type of finish, whereas Chris Reeve is more of a glossy finish. I prefer the matte finish that ZT does on their carbon fiber. So it's really, really cool. 4 3/4 inches long when it's closed, 8 1/4 when it's open. The blade is 3.44. And again, I measure it from the tip of the scale. So I'm measuring it from this corner here to the tip of the blade. So the edge is 3.65 because, well, the edge is farther down than the scale. Blade steel is 20 CV, thickness of 0.156, and it's got a super thin grind, comes way down, so this will do some slicing and dicing. So don't worry about that. Weighs in at 5.5 ounces, and the overall thickness is pretty small too, at 0.49 minus the clip. And it runs on bearings. Then the clip is about the deepest carry clip I've ever seen, because it actually is deeper than the knife. And the screw heads, or the screw head that is there, while it protrudes a little bit, it's very rounded and it slides effortlessly in and out of the pocket. Oftentimes with a deep carry clip, like on this Civivi, the screw heads take up a lot of room and it just doesn't work very well. This one works super great, and the actual back side of the clip is inside of the frame, so it takes up even less room. Really awesome little detail there. It does have a over travel stop and a steel lock bar insert. So it doesn't have any lock stick. It opens and closes effortlessly. There is a little bit of blade rattle, and that is in the direction of opening and closing. So that's not something I think I've ever experienced before. I don't know if it's this particular one. I did tweak the pivot just a hair to see if that would do anything, but it did not. So I don't know what the deal is there. So another thing to note is, while these look like thumb studs, they are not. Very much like on my Dyer wear, they're just there as the stop pins. So you can't thumb stud this open, which, you know, I kind of wish you could. I don't know. Something about just thumb studding it works well for me. The other thing you got to kind of take into account is where you place your fingers on the lock bar, because sometimes if I grip this wrong, it puts a lot of pressure on the lock bar and makes it difficult to fire. But all in all, the ergonomics on this are really fantastic. It just feels really good in the hand. It feels great in the pocket. There's no blade play. I really like the aggressive grind and the high, it starts high and it just goes way down nice and flat. So this is it's a great knife. I'm super happy that Gil sent this in. We'll do a couple of size comparisons. See if I can get the lighting right. We'll do it backwards here because I don't know what's up with the lights these days, but whatever. You get the idea. Here it is with the Sharpie. How about the other ZT0230 that I bought after somebody loaned one into review because it's just so cool. And it was cheap enough that I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll add to the collection. Spider Codelica, always a favorite. This particular one I love because it just glows in the dark, so it brings out my 12-year-old, my inner 12-year-old. How about the Red Horse Hellraiser? Just about the same size, obviously much different shape and feel, but again, for a production knife, this is one of my absolute favorites. And well, since we pulled out the Civivi Asticus with the Damasteel blade, I'll give you that one. Which, while this clip does have the screws protruding, it kind of works. It's not terrible, but is certainly not great. And this carbon fiber is kind of an in-between the shiny of the Chris Reeve and the matte of the ZT. Whoa, boy. So, there's lots of different ways for people to do these carbon fiber. This is just a G10 scale with a carbon fiber overlay. Real carbon fiber. But lots of ways to do it. This is my favorite preferred way, is that very matte finish of that all the ZTs do. All the carbon fiber ZTs have that same matte black finish. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any ZT needs, check out Gil. There'll be a link to his website down in the description as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate your time. It means a lot. And we'll see you on the next one.